So yesterday I made a video on basically how to run the PPL agency. If you haven't watched that, watch that before. Today I'm going to walk you through the niches that print money in paper lead and which ones to avoid. So not every niche is created equal in paper lead. Some will make you 20K months, others will burn you out fast. So here's what I've learned being in the game for 5+ years. Okay, just doing agency work. So the winning niches, the best niches for paper lead consistently share some three traits: high ticket services, urgent problems, and client with big margins, like three main things. So if you find any other niches apart from these, and they share these three things, then it is worth pursuing or checking out how, if you can do paper lead for them. So the first one is law firms. I like bankruptcy lawyers. I like PI lawyers. I like divorce lawyers. There are like some other ones too that you can test out, but those three I've tested. They work really well. You can get good. You can grow a business out of it. And they spend. I have one friend of mine that does 100K a month in revenue for just one client. Just one client, not even like all the clients, just one lawyer. That's it. And he probably has like five, six of them. So not everybody's spending 100K, but just one client is spending $100,000. It's insane. Like, so law firms are pretty good. HVAC, heating, ventilation companies, they're pretty good. Mostly you want to work with companies and firms rather than working with individuals, because individuals, they kind of iffy at times. So I try not to do them if they're like individuals. I like to work with companies that have like some sort of skin in the game. But it's up to you and how you want to do it. Right? Tree service companies are good. Windows and door companies are a good niche. Painting companies are good. Just be mindful on what, if you're working with solo or if you're working with a group of folks, right? So if you don't want to work with like solo individuals, like they will eat you up alive, you want to work with companies, right? Any of these that I'm talking to you, companies. Roofing companies, right? Roofing is a pretty good one. Real estate, wholesaling or investing is good. Real estate, so I haven't added this, but real estate teams or real estate teams, uh, and real estate brokerages are pretty good. Real estate brokerages are pretty good, right? You want to, if you're going to go in the real estate market, assume there's going to be churn, or you pick better clients. But the real estate agent market is, I've been in that space for 3 to 5 years. Expect churn. It's just gonna happen. Like, nobody's ever happy with the leads. Always, even if like the person's like, "Hey, I want to sell my house," these people are never happy with the leads. It's just insane to me. So just expect some churn, but you want to, when you don't want to worry about the churn that much. You want to focus on the profitability, which is another topic in itself, which we can discuss in another video, right? So why these work, as I mentioned: high value jobs, 5 to 20K, clients with big profits on each job. Leads are urgent and time sensitive, like storm damage, AC failure, fallen trees. Like, those are like some important things, right? So niches to avoid. So there are some niches look attractive but rarely are scalable and profitable, right? Low ticket services like dog walking, tutoring, beauty services. Niches with low lifetime value, niches with oversaturated, hyper competitive. Like, people that make like $500 from a job is never going to spend $75 per lead. So like, you want to avoid these. What I've noticed is that you want to avoid folks that are like, avoid industries where it's easy for somebody to start a business. It's easy for somebody to get started, right? Like dog walking, like you just need to be an able body to like, and know how to like walk a dog or something. And it's easy to get started with this. Tutoring, you should have done like good scores in the past, but it's easy to get started. You don't need any licensing, you don't need any education, like deep education. You don't need to pass certain exams, like, you I mean, there are exceptions to that. I'm not gonna like go crazy on this, but like, just understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to like belittle anybody. I'm just trying to say that some of these industries where it's easy to start, it's also harder to get good clients that have a bigger budget to spend. Okay, so niches with low lifetime value, right? That's also like, tough. And niches that are oversaturated, this is fine actually. Like, even if it's oversaturated, hyper competitive, doesn't really matter. If you do a good job for somebody, and if you just do a good job for people, you can crush it in an oversaturated market. So this is not like a make or break deal, but these three are like super important, and just you definitely don't want to focus on these ones for sure, right? Or you want to adjust your pricing based on them, but it never really works. They always complain. So so here, even if you get clients that often can't afford to pay 75 plus, or the job values are too low to justify. Framework to choose the right niche. So there are three-part framework: high ticket, 20 average job size needs to be 2,500 or more. Urgent need, people can delay fixing the problem. Like this is like super important. Like if the roof's leaking, they need help. If they got into an accident, they need a lawyer ASAP, right? So those things are important. Local demand, there's regular flow of customers year round, right? So like always something breaking, like something's going on every single day with some houses where the business owner has a chance to make some money out of it, right? So for example, 20 roofing leads at 75 is 1,500. One, even if you sell 2,500, they close one roofing job that is at least like 15K or more. You basically, they're crushing it. And usually most of these guys have at least like 30 to 40% profit margins, right? So depending on how they set it up, but 30 to 40 is what I've seen. So proof is in the math. So let's say you generate 40 HVAC leads in 1 week at 85 each. That's $3,400 for you. If the contractor books three jobs worth 6K each, they turn the 3,400 into $18,000. That is, this is why clients stay for months or even years with you, right? You will never lose people if you can get them a high ticket job, right? And it also, they need to know how to close too, but like that's something that you can show them with like a one-page document or something. You don't want to be a coach to them. You just want to give them high quality leads. Again, here is what it is. Your job is to just give them high quality leads that have a chance of converting. That's it. That's all they care about. They don't really care about your GHL. They don't really care about like all the other stuff like that you give them, the bells and whistles, that like crazy reviews, or this SMS notification, they care about it. But if you can deliver a high quality job or a high quality lead that converts into a job, out of 40 leads you can give them like three jobs, like that's where the money's at. They're like, okay, this works, right? So something to keep in mind. Okay, so if you want helping picking your niche or building your paper lead agency, you can book a call with me. I charge $250 for 1 hour. I give you all the sauce, whatever you need. You just go implement it. So I don't like to do long courses or any of that stuff. I have no patience for that. But I'll give you the blueprint. You do it. And if you have any questions, we can go from there. But it's pretty straightforward. I just tell you everything you want to know, answer any questions you may have. So I do recommend, if you're interested, book a 1 hour call with me. It will be the most value you'll get from me, and you'll basically skyrocket your agency in terms of like how to position pivot, especially if you're not getting good results with like retainers, or your agency is losing clients consistently or not able to sustain them. Okay, so hope that was helpful. I'll post one video a day consistently, but hope that was helpful. If you need anything else, let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon.